Right, hello. 2 seconds. Right. Okay, right. Let's get everything sorted now. I'm sorry for this, guys, about qualifying. I've never had any issues like this before while streaming. Right, I think we should be okay now. So, I'm sorry for this, people, but... As we see RGB come into the pits, as we try and catch up back on a session that we've missed half of already, pretty much. But at the moment, we've got RGB sitting at P1 with a 1:34.5. We've got Kappa Cox about to go on his lap now. As he comes into the pits. Sorry people, I'm just all over the place at the moment. I'm trying to sort things out all at once. Once we get into the race, I promise you'll have my undivided attention. But for now, I'm just trying to get everything sorted at the moment. Let's just check what's going on. Display chat turned off. Display activity. Yes, okay. Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're sorted. Now, Libanow on his... hasn't set a lap yet, but he's got 3 lap old softs at the moment. So I don't know what that's all about. We've got a lot of people choosing the softs for their fastest lap. Let's see their best. Alright, so we've only got one person at the moment qualifying on mediums, and that is Kappa Cox with 1:35.1, which places him in the top 5 just about, with absolute minimal difference between him and Yomi just behind him. And Mr. BT is now starting his lap here, so we'll have an on board with him, as I think there's a McLaren crossing the line now, which might be Chris Liam, but I don't think he's improved his time. No, he hasn't. Okay, so yeah, everything's sorted now. We're all good. Clips the wall a bit there. I know a lot of people do that. I've done that myself. As we see yellow flags for a car getting out of the way of 2 drivers, thankfully. Don't believe anything bad has gone on around those corners. Mr. BT clipping the wall again there as we stay on board for his lap. We've got Wejnar rounding out the top 3 at the moment with a 1:34.5 on the softs. Not too far behind him is Appenstartle, I think that's how you pronounce it. Ken, Otapa, Super Thomas, Kappa Cox, Yolmir, and I believe Sniper Arctic has just about got from P10 to P2 with a 1:34.3 as the second commentator of today's crazy stream has come along to join us. I'm sure he's just getting himself sorted in a moment, just like I have been doing for the last 10 minutes. So, respect for that. crazy stuff from streaming to the game.
Hello.
Hello. As BT comes into the pits, not finishes his lap after invalidating in the last sector there. So we've got Sunset just invalidating in the first sector. We've got Yomiya, who's rounded out of the top 10 on a lap now, as he's just about a tenth down on his time, looking to improve still. Super Thomas coming into the pits on the soft run there.
It was an absolute madness to even get the race started.
Yeah, I know. Singapore is known for being quite hectic, being one of the longest races on the calendar, but you would think that the madness would start when the lights go out, but no, we've had a lot of it already. So somehow we're probably going to top that in the race. Hopefully we get a clean start, but
I was about to say that, and one thing which is only missing is that we get a red flag.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
We have to restart the lobby with new
Luckily, luckily we've had the problems before the lobby has gotten through to qualifying stage, so hopefully that's the end of it for today. As Appen goes one position up on his lap and sets a 34.4 to jump RGB from P6 to P5. We've got Yomiya coming into the pits in his Alpine. Sunset invalidated again, as he's... I believe that's the same lap that we did see not too long ago. We've got Salfera at the moment, who was bloating in the F3 chat in the stream that he had not done any practice for this race up until the hour of it. So hopefully he's been putting in the time in that last hour to see if he can make a good race out of today and see if he can gain a few points. As we see on his lap,
his 1:36 isn't
not very competitive
time,
now. I have to be honest, I haven't driven the track this year much myself either. It's since turning no line off, it's one of those tracks that are quite scary at the first thought with how demanding the track is and how long the lap is. I'm sure some of these drivers will think the same, but hopefully we can get a good qualifying and race out of them all today, and hopefully boost in confidence.
How has the Wagner doing without ABS, by the way?
Well, I'm looking at the standings now, and Wagner is currently... Let's have a look. Wagner is currently 21st in the standings, so he's not even in the top 20 at the moment with 3 DNFs to his name, including his teammate in the Haas Appen, who didn't start the first race of the season but didn't complete the other 2 after that. We've currently got Marek Jenko, known as a Tapper by screen name, who is currently leading the championship if you discount Bread, who will be moving to F1 for next race. I believe he was supposed to race in China, but was unfortunately not available. We've got his teammate Adam Herdos, known as Libanau, who had a bad start to the season with a DNF in Bahrain, but got some good amount of points in Japan and China for the Mercedes bunch, who, if we look at the constructors, are leading, with both of them scoring fair points in the last 2 races, with McLaren just behind with Huisman and Cross, with just a deficit of 12 points, so easily made up. Maybe not today, only with the one McLaren driver, but anything can happen. We don't know how the Mercedes are going to fare around today, as we see a Tapper who has set his fastest lap on a medium with a 1:35.0.
Yeah, to be honest, I think he shouldn't now qualify your softs.
Yeah, I think even if you do get pushed out of that top 10,
he should be the last one going out on a lap.
Yeah, I definitely want to be staying on their mediums. We saw how bad the softs have been around Japan and China, and in past versions of the game, we've obviously seen that Singapore is a lot worse than both of those tracks. Let's remember
that the softs in Singapore are pretty much the hyper soft tires. So
yeah, they're
really don't want to touch them.
But now, with a lot of some of the drivers, I don't know their means of practice, but many people do use time trial.
Oh, Kappa. Oh, just retired. He has also done his best lap time on mediums, and it's 9, so that's pretty good time actually.
Yeah, we've just got Mr. BT and Routinho left to set a time for this session, as there's quite a bit of traffic here.
Well,
With
Wojcicki
wage
won't
now.
make. Both of them won't do a lap time.
They're
It
not
seems,
qualified. Oh yeah,
because
it's too late now. So they're both
yeah.
choosing to start at the back. Obviously, with 4 drivers absent, starting at the back would put you P15 and 16 for today, which
Sniper
isn't too
is
bad.
improving by almost 2/10, just for your info.
As he invalidates on the last apex
Oh,
there.
migrating house, something happened
Oh,
on
you're
my
joking.
screen.
Yeah, Mr. BT's retired. Hopefully that's just by his choice because it's later in qualifying.
Wait, did it?
I'm okay. I'm still in the lobby a minute.
Okay, I got a massive error.
Hopefully everything's okay
Oh
with
my
everyone.
God.
There's no more
I hope this
disconnections apart
hasn't
from
happened
you.
to anyone else.
Right. So while this
I
is running
really
up,
hope that
I'm going to invite you again.
did that happen only to me.
Yeah, I think so. Thankfully.
Thank God. Thank God.
Right, I'm going to go do something a second. I'll leave you. There's only 13 seconds left in qualifying, so it might be wise to wait to join.
Oh shit. Do I want to join before the formation lap or not? I don't want to glitch it.
Oh, God, this game. Right. I've got to go do something quickly, so give me 1 second and then I'll be back and then we'll sort all this out. I'll let you know when formation lap was started. 2 seconds, people. Right, I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're sorted now.
I still haven't been able to join the lobby.
Do you need another invite?
No. I can use the same. Well, okay. Yeah. Try a new invite. Oh no. Now it works. Oh, but it's
Oh
now the
god!
formation lap,
Oh
isn't it?
god!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Good luck.
Look, we can
Good
hope. We
luck.
can hope. We can hope. It should be okay.
Luckily, I must. Oh shit! Oh, thank God! I forgot to. I forgot to press spectate, but luckily, they're already that far ahead that I can't join. Oof. Oof. Then it would have been a glitch for sure if I would have now joined as a driver.
You could have easily just retired, starting the back.
Yeah, no, but that's what causes the glitches, joining at the
Yeah.
last moment. Oof.
Right, well,
This game.
you guys, for the first time, have probably seen the grid before I have. So we've got Wage now starting P1, Ken P2, Liam P3, a Tapper rounding out the top 4 with RGB just behind. Sniper in P6, followed by Appen, Super Thomas, and Yolmir Kavakox rounding out the top 10, with Sunset, Salfera living out, Jelani, BT, with Tinio rounding out the bottom 10.
I just want to quickly mention Otapa completed his lap and finished 4th.
Oh wow, yeah.
But now he ruined his strategy advantage, I feel like.
Wasn't that Libanow on the mediums?
No.
Oh, was it not?
It was Otapa.
Right, okay. Well, anyways.
I don't know why he went for softs, to be honest. Track position is important. Especially on lower divisions, but still, I feel like he could have tried for the mediums.
2-stop predicted strategy here for the soft runners. Expected to do medium.
But I'm pretty sure the game doesn't expect you to run to the end with the hard, but it should be possible.
Yeah, soft hard should be possible. I think from testing, my teammate Funky G, Jack Jessel, I think he's tried a soft medium in testing. Obviously, this is in free air on his own, I think. So, apparently, it's feasible but not fast, pretty much. So, I expect soft hard to be the strategy. Maybe a few people thinking outside the box, trying to go for the 2-stop. But with safety cars, it'll depend on that. What do people choose to do?
It'll probably be a 2 or 3 stop race, let's be honest.
Yeah, probably. From what we've seen before. Obviously, Singapore being my first race win in league racing, back in F3 last season. So looking forward to see my former drivers and teammates.
Oh no! Oh, I remember somebody mentioned rain, but do you want to know exactly what's going to happen?
No, I think we should leave it. I'd rather we get a surprise. Oh god!
It's going to be fantastic at the end. I'm gonna say.
Could I just say I've just brought up my first race win, and without knowing the weather myself, what I will say is that my race win went from dry to absolutely pouring it down at the end. So we might be seeing that today. We're not gonna spoil that for you. We'll see how it goes, but. The lights are starting to go now as we see Wejnar, who gets away cleanly. Does Ken get a better run than him? No. Wejnar still ahead into the corner. And they go side by side.
It's so tight.
And Wejnar still stays ahead. We saw a Red Bull come off. Kappa Cox is at the back.
From P10. That's a
there's a few people slapping the tyres against the wall by the DRS board there, as we saw in qualifying. Wow, Ken really giving Wejnar a bit of a push on the first lap here. Sniper Arctic not too far behind either. Apart from one incident there, seems to be quite a clean getaway. Which is a pretty good standard for 16 drivers around the streets of Singapore. As we see, Kappa Cox is left behind a lap down apparently due to the game, but Watinio is the last of the bunch to be on the tail of another driver, with Kappa Cox unfortunately getting a spin there. I don't know if it was a contact or not, but I'm sure we'll see that in the steward's room later on. And if we... Oh, and there's Aston Martin trying up the inside there of Yolmir in the Alpine. Let's have a look.
Yolmir is struggling with the rears.
Yep. Now position changes. We saw Sniper Arctic gain 3 off the start. Very good for him. We see Appen jump 1, Libanow 2, Mr. BT 3, equal to the highest position scores in the first lap. As Wajnar obviously sets the first and fastest lap of the session. As we see.
Oh, there's a move. For P7, Super Thomas overtook RGP.
RGB seeming to drop down the ranks here with 3 positions. Apart from Kappa Cox, who did have the unfortunate spin on lap 1, he is the biggest loser of the positions at the moment. As we see RGB right on the back of him still. Not very happy, he lost the position there.
Oh, Yolmir got a bad exit.
Sunset down, looking at it.
Jeez.
A corner where you had a incident in one of the races last season. Obviously, not the most room to have a car down your inside as we've seen before.
Yeah, definitely not.
Very technical this year with the corners and the curbs. A lot different to what people are used to. So if you haven't practiced, you're really going to feel a difference. Everyone pretty bunched up still as Sniper is out of the DRS of Ken in P2. Which is going to really be crucial with Otapa beaming down on him and Cross and Appen just behind also. Bit of a gap from Appen then to Super Thomas, who is out of the DRS also. Sunset very close to Yolmir still. Went for that one dive, but he's still looking to gain these positions at the moment on the mediums. So he's got a bit of a deficit at the moment with the Super Softs being very speedy for the first lap or two, 3-4 max.
Oh,
and a tapper, oh, just on the inside there in a corner, which can really be detrimental to you in that position. Mr. BT taking a 3-second penalty, first of the bunch today.
That's a quick one.
Very quick, yeah. Appen, let's get telemetry on. So we can see the ERS using 30% for Appen already. Tries to look up the inside. 30% in 3 laps.
Oh,
Jeez.
Yolmir and Sunset has had contact. And now Sunset lost the position to Libanow as well. I just missed what happened there exactly, but Sunset was sideways. Wow. Yolmir was off the track. So they must have had contact.
Oh, Yolmir nearly clipping the grey barrier on the left hand side there. Very close. Appen really abusing his DRS there. ERS, sorry. He's going to have to really think about that with the softs. He's going to be pushing them tyres around the corner. Braking harsher with the amount of ERS he's using. Bit too much overspeed and those tyres could burn off a lot quicker than he expected.
By the way, the gap between Ken and Wajnar, Ken and Sniper is massive already.
Yeah.
Sniper has really dropped off.
Seeing a bit of a Mercedes Red Bull here with Wajnar and Ken, with Sniper in P3 really falling behind. Yolmir pits. Let's see if that is for damage as he comes in. He's setting up for the mediums.
No damage. Oh yes, it's so hard to say.
No damage, no.
No damage. It was just a... I
guess for the
it's
two-stop, I think.
I wonder if it's for the wets.
Ooh, that might not be a bad shout. Obviously, if there is rain coming along pretty soon, people who started on mediums should excel because they're going to have the pace in the opening laps with the heavy fuel. They're going to have the option to go onto a fresh pair of softs for the start of the rain if it is going to be a long transition period. Or if it's not, they can
who
drag
started
the
the mediums and hards have the most advantage, I can say.
Yeah. Definitely. We would think that anyway without any inclination of weather change, but we do think that could be a card they can play later down the line.
There could be rain in 15 minutes already.
Oh wow, pretty close then. Otapa only losing. Otapa hasn't lost a position, I don't think. No, he has. Yes, sorry. He hasn't got a red arrow for some reason.
Liam.
Dropped down once. He lost it to Sniper. Liam has dropped to one position as well after qualifying P3. Liam now jumping 4 places into the points already on the mediums. So respect to him, he's the biggest winner so far. As Otapa comes ahead.
And Liam and Athens pits.
Yep. Delaney coming around to jump them all around the final corner.
And I guess it's for mediums.
Yeah, got to be. Oh, Martinho's down the inside of Salfera here into the first corner. And he gets ahead, but he just can't stick it. You have to slow down a lot for that apex. It's quite a harsh turn if you're not on the outside, go into the inside, and it's just shown there as Salfera stays ahead.
By the way, Liam took softs. Oh, and now should be make move on Super Thomas.
Yep.
For P5.
Super Thomas with 2 medium runners behind him, which are definitely looking at the rear diffuser like a meal right now.
Everything going side by side.
Oh, it's a bit of a touch from the M plate and the wheel, but no damage, thankfully.
Great move from Capacox.
Brilliant from Capacox. Levenhau once again gaining more and more positions on these opening laps. Traction looking a lot nicer than his competitor in Super Thomas ahead of him.
By the way, what do you think of Liam's strategy move?
What has Liam done? He's gone for softs.
Softs.
Now, surely rain has got to be imminent if you're going on softs that early.
It's not really imminent yet.
Brilliant.
So, that's a bit of a risk. It will be quick now, but I wonder if they're gonna last for those 10-15 minutes. Also, waiting our picks from the lead.
Yep, and he is currently in P7 with Delaney just jumping him now. Capacox to jump in as well. Many. So, what tyres has Wage not chosen to go on? It's the mediums.
Same for Otapa.
Very contrasting from Liam's choice of tyre, as he does get ahead of them.
Look at that undercut from Liam.
Which could work out depending on how the weather goes, but obviously they're soft on the last 2 long.
A-pin as well. Otapa lost massively here.
As we see sunset in the Aston Martin, looks a lot like a Mercedes from above. Just behind Super Thomas in. Let's get the tyres on actually, so we can see what everyone's on to. You don't have to see the positions anymore. Mr. BT with another penalty of 6 seconds within 6 laps. As a warning a lap for the British driver. Really going to be detrimental towards the end of the race here. Especially if a safety car is brought along and packs them all back together. Sniper Arctic still massive deficit from the leader of Ken, who was 4 seconds ahead on the same set of tyre. Does he come in? He does. So comes in a lap later than his biggest competitor in Wage now. Does he do the same and go for the mediums? Doesn't get a penalty, which is good to see. Sniper goes into first position. And he is putting the mediums on as well as Wejnar. So let's see where he comes out. Wejnar did come out in clean air. Oh, is that a crash? Nope, sorry. I thought I just saw a crash.
Jaromir has spun under the tunnel as well.
Oh, yes. I knew I saw something. Oh, Yomi's in a really bad position there. That could bring out a car.
He has wing damage as well, so... But nothing gets given.
No, everything should be okay for him. No safety car
Also,
out, which is good to see. Normally we would...
but look at Ken. Ken pitted, and he had to fight against Apen. Apen, I really don't know how to pronounce his name, but
I think it's just Apen.
Liam. Yeah, but he's behind Liam now. And there's actually massive gaps. Ken also lost a lot of weight now. It was a great move to undercut, considering the rain should be coming soon after this.
Something I'm definitely worried for tomorrow is rain. That's for sure.
Sunset might be in a very good position, to be honest, with this mediums.
And Libanow is side by side with Super Thomas as he's heading to braking on the mediums, and he takes the corner very nicely considering the inner line, the not so efficient line to take, but he still stays ahead, so respect to Libanow. We see Sunset not too far out the road, but far enough to be safe, I think, from Libanow at the moment. Sniper really dragging the softs out.
What do you think? Sunset might be looking quite strong now.
Yeah, he's ahead of everyone else who decided to start on the mediums. He's got a gap from the next medium runner as well, so he should be safe in the pit as long as Libanow doesn't get in ahead of him. Super Thomas and Sniper, they really must be feeling it on these mediums, on these softs now.
Yeah.
As we see Delaney just get past him like anything, like nothing. Bit of a lock up from the medium stint driver and a bit of a swing in the rear there, but nothing that you don't see every race. Wejnar ahead of Salfair at the moment, derating pretty much. Both the Haas cars really struggling with ERS as we see the rain to start forming.
Oh yes.
And these soft runners might be given a bit of a free pass here, as they've decided to go long on the softs, and it might have been the best choice to do. They're still going to be ahead of the medium runners who have pitted from the softs, ahead of the medium runners who started on them, and now they're going to be able to pit for the desired tyre like everyone else.
Tires are really looking like they're dead.
Yeah, if you look, something I noticed on the new game, people who are watching the stream, if you do look, you can really see on the outside of the tyre the balding of the rubber. I think it's a lot more prominent in this year's game.
Even Sniper should theoretically have more grip, but his tires are so
Sunset breezes past him in DRS.
Worse, that it's so easy for Sunset to make it move.
Now Sniper's in a bit of a sticky situation because he's got the desired tyre to be on the ever so changing conditions, but with them being this old on this track, it's really cancelling out the advantage you'd think he'd have on the softs. And I think the medium runners are definitely gonna feel the most of the advantage, even though it's not the desired tyre for a close to rain surface.
Yeah, but look at the gap already. One sector.
Really getting away.
It's 1.5 seconds.
Mr. BT on his teammate, looking around the outside, but
there's a
he
massive
can't get it.
battle for P11.
Yeah, there really
Or
is.
P10
P6,
even.
7, and 8 is up about P9 as well. And then you've got the three of the Haas.
Oh,
McLaren.
BT Super Thomas contact!
God, AlphaTauri team is really battling out here. Oh, that's very close from Super Thomas hitting the wall.
Close.
As Watinho,
now he's going for around the outside. Jesus. And
Watinho's tyres, the hards in this condition, are really not giving him anything to look forward to at the moment as he stays ahead of Thomas. Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Now, surely someone's going to make the jump here. Obviously, my win in Singapore last year was down to a good timed pit stop, so...
Oh, yellows. Wejnar is out!
Wejnar's out. He's not.
He has lost his whole front
Oh, is
wing.
he? Oh, he hasn't. He's clipped the wall. Oh, please don't get in the way of them.
I hope he doesn't have a side gun damage.
Oh, God, he's...
and there's more contact.
Oh,
this is a disaster for his race. I wouldn't be
luckily for a tapper, I don't think he's given any damage to him in P12. So much going on here, it's hard to keep track. As Apen, the other Haas, is trying to look on the outside now of Crossliam.
Thomas went for inters. I guess Wejnar will have
Apen has spun it on the exit of turn 5, I believe. And I don't think he's got any damage. He's hit the rears against the barrier, but I think he's okay to carry on. And RGB is on the inside of a tapper, but he's completely overcooked it, but he stays ahead. Oh, it's Aquaplane City over here. Everyone all over the place at the moment.
Let's see the gap. You might want to put the leader gap on and see what Super Thomas and Wagner are doing right now on those interests.
56.2 off of Wagner. He's currently going slower than Sunset on the mediums.
Sniper. Oh, Jelany's in the wall!
Oh, there's two cars!
Wait, what? Oh, Capacots as well!
Sunset with a 3-second penalty, the third. Oh, there's actually more.
Oh, somebody is in the first sector as well, in the walls. Jaromir.
Oh, no.
But the mediums are still faster than the inters.
They currently are, yeah. I think one more lap.
There's another spin. Wagner has spun. Wagner has spun.
Wagner has gone from hero to zero. Hero to zero here. I really think people should be jumping in at the end of this lap. I think this will be the time for the Inters to start kicking in to be a bit faster.
I think Sunset meets the pits.
Living out
car came too late.
takes the shot. Bit of Russian roulette at the moment, but it is looking to go to Inter's weather, so I think he's just making sure that he's on the right tyre when it comes to it.
I think Sunset is going to lose a lot actually with this.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh no!
Watinho
jumped
really in the pits, I believe. Oh no, he's okay now, I think.
So I think that this virtual safety car was caused by Wagner losing his whole wing.
Yeah, Libanau going very slowly there. I think he's trying to follow the absolutely broken Delta rules in this game.
By the way, I don't know if you're following Sunset, but at least me following Jaromir on the last sector, the track is...
Jaromir has gone for softs, yeah? Wagner gets a drive-through. He's already in P15, but I think that is race done for him.
I think he's going to
As he's locking up, as it's not quite into his weather.
He's going to give up.
Is he going to retire? That's the main question.
He
does retire. In the pits, thankfully. Is Jaromir doing the same?
And no, he's on soft, so he might still try.
Come on, Jaromir. I wouldn't expect him to give up this early. I don't think he has. Thankfully. These mediums, if you're looking at Sunset, he's basically surfing across a concrete track here.
Look at the battle between RGP and Salfera. Look at how damp this track is.
Salfera.
And Salfera almost
Jesus, he really needs to be rethinking his choices about them hards, dragging them out for this long into these conditions.
To be honest, Sunset still might come ahead of Libenau, despite Libenau being able. Sunset took the cards! Sunset took cards! That's a mistake! That's a horrible mistake!
Sunset has completely bottled this. I don't think there's any way around it. I expect that's a mistake with a tyre choice in the MFD panel.
No. Oh, that is an absolute disaster.
Him and Salfera are the only ones to be doing it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he can't drive. He's following motorway rules at this point.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah. This looks like a Jarno Opmeer outlap in Q1 on the Inders in dry.
Oh, and DRS is disabled now, so... Yeah, everyone is on Inter.
Libenau is really done well here to stay on their mediums and choose the right time to get onto the Inters. Let's look how fast he's just picking up on Sunset. He's still risking.
But now he needs to overtake Sunset now, and that's not easy as well.
Yeah. Sunset obviously will be pitting at the end of this lap. I hope so. If not, I think he really needs to rethink a lot of things. But Sniper 3 seconds off of Libenau. He seems to be gaining quite a bit. I wonder if he has a bit more of a downforce ridden setup. A lot of people choose between 10 and 11 front wing. Some people have thought that too much front wing is a lot of oversteer. Yeah, Sunset gets out of the way of Libenau. Oh god, he's locking up everywhere. I'm hoping Sniper would think he'd do the same for him as well.
Oh, somebody crushed.
It's Mr. BT, I believe. Yep, bit of a spin. He slapped the rears against the barrier. No
Sniper
left
is
end
stuck.
plate. So it's, oh no, there is. Sorry, it was hidden
Oh,
within
and
the tire.
Ken as well.
Ken,
As well
the
as
provisional
Spun.
leader, has spun it on the
And
Inters.
Giovanni has Spun in the tunnel. And a virtual safety car. This is exactly
Oh,
what Sunset
Jelani
needed.
has no front wing to be racing with. He's gonna have to
Oh,
pit.
Sunset got saved. By
Yeah,
this timing.
he's been saved a little bit by the VSC. I'm sure he would hope for a full safety car to pack everyone back up, because he's probably going to lose a lot of positions here. Libanow doing well to hold his position at the moment, but Sniper is slowly creeping up on him. Obviously, we're in the VSC period now, which I just completely forgot.
It's going to be close between Sunset. Who came ahead? Sunset or Salfera? I think it was Salfera, but Sunset is overtaking him.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Yep, we've got a bit of
Sunset
a.
Is letting him pass.
But now, see, this is the thing. You can't overtake someone and then give the position back, because things like this happen where glitches and all sorts of penalties come along.
Pretty sure Sunset was behind at the line.
Yeah.
So Salfera might have a case here.
Coutinho jumping to P4 from the back. The moment with the Inters, obviously, he has a
and look at
3-second penalty. Kappa Cox also, yeah. If we have a look at the detail of position change, we have Kappa Cox jumping 7, Libanow jumping 12, joint highest position mover with Coutinho, to one of the admins and one of the owners of the league. Mr. BT jumping 2 positions, but I'm sure he's pretty annoyed that he hasn't jumped more than that, with just committing to his spin there. Sunset, Salfera jumping only 1. Not the most drastic of races for them at the moment. But Sniper Arctic still holding his own. P4, the winner of the F2 Singapore race last year. Obviously, after the profound moment of Jesper spinning it in this very corner that we're seeing, for him to then take the win, as we see another penalty there, but I'm not sure for who we're looking. Anyway, back to racing now. Libanow still ahead using his ERS on a straight. Currently 2 seconds. He's held his delta well on the start there to Sniper. Right, let's take this back to intervals now.
No one is using their ERS enough. Everybody has almost 100 or 100.
Yeah, you don't realise how much you save.
Oh, massive crash!
For who?
BT and Jelani!
Oh, yeah.
How did Jelani not lose his tire? Oh my.
Was it that big? Was it barrier or just between the cars? No wing damage for Jelani either. What about Mr. BT?
That is unbelievable.
Mr. BT 3-second penalty again. I think this is going to be a
I
retirement
think BT
from
got
him.
damage.
Crosses the white line. Oh wow, he crosses all the white
what
lines.
The hell?
And again.
Oh my.
That's got to be race done for Mr. BT. And it is second retire today in the pits, thankfully. So
and Jelani might be as well.
Yeah, Jelani, I would not
No,
think
he's gonna
else.
continue.
He's actually going to go on to fresher enters and try again. Did have wing damage, sorry. No cosmetic, but there was physical damage there.
So, Mr. BT was like, before the tunnel, that little mini straight, he went to the left, maybe to let Jelani pass, but Jelani was too close and didn't expect it, then went straight into him.
Yikes. As Yolman jumps in the pits.
John, we're gonna jump, yep.
I'm looking at a tapper and many lockups still, even in the Inters weather. A lot of people, I'm guessing, would have gone for dry setups. I think I'm going to have to go and find a wet setup and save it ready for tomorrow, because we've had wet in F4, F3 and F2 now.
To be honest, I think many went for the wet setup. Or
you
like,
think?
well, okay, I don't know. Inters is a question mark. Sometimes it works with dry setups as well.
Yeah. Obviously with
especially
tracks,
in this game.
Yeah, and with tracks like Singapore, China, you're already running such high downforce that there's not much you can change for the wet, apart from your suspension, which obviously is very crucial for different types of weather in the race. We see lockups again from a tapper, not doing the fronts any justice.
I'd want to say differential is the main one.
Yeah, definitely locked or unlocked. So most people I would expect to prefer it locked in the wet. It's obviously for outright traction, but I think you obviously get a bit more freedom.
No, but the problem is that with locked you get so much more wheel spin. So
yeah,
it's dangerous.
It is dangerous, yeah. Anyways,
And off throttle, yeah, you need lock. I'd imagine much more lock than normal.
do you know what's funny? The last F3 Singapore race last year, I think it was me and you was going back and forward about differential and what it meant. Obviously, teaching me a bit of a lesson there about differential.
Good memories.
Yeah. Anyways, living out closed down by Sniper by a second in the last lap and a
Liam
half.
is super close to Atapa.
Yeah, he is. He's within the 6-10 range, which ideally you would think would be past range in the dry, but obviously the weather does change things up. There's a massive lockup from him as well.
I think there's a battle from P4 to P8. Or like a, yeah.
Yeah,
like
there definitely can be. I think it's still all up in the air. Do we know if the weather is supposed to dry up at all throughout the race, or?
45 minutes, so no, I don't think it will be enough. But the forecast, this is the perfect thing about approximate weather. I've been following it. Sometimes it says heavy rain, sometimes it says only light rain, but now it's saying that in 10 to 15 minutes there's going to be heavy rain.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
but in half an hour it will go back to light rain. So to pit for the Wex or not to pit, if that happens.
Yeah. So we've seen wet weather around here plenty of times in the last few seasons, and in the last few days, obviously with season 6. But yeah, let's just talk about the track for a minute. So Haas boys today not doing the best. Well, Appen, respect to Appen, he's in P7 at the moment. He's not doing too bad for Haas, but surprisingly,
Oh, Liam! Follow Liam and not up. And Liam got straight on!
oh no! I think we just caught that on stream. It's a bit of a spin there. Was there contact, Miku?
No, I think he realized that he wasn't going to get the car turned in, so he just decided to go straight on to not get damaged, which is a very smart decision. Well done to him, but... Oh, yellows, by the way.
Let's have a look.
Did you catch who it was?
I don't think so, no. Anyway, speaking of...
Celani on the last sector.
Right, okay.
Went straight on as well.
Speaking of Appen...
But Liam just outbroke himself while going for a move against Otap.
Yeah, I'm guessing he locked the rears, and that's why he spun so awkwardly into the extended track. Obviously, next side by side with Appen. Speaking of Appen, do you have any idea, Miku, the lap holder record for Singapore?
No.
You'll be surprised. It's actually Kevin Magnussen in 2018 for the Haas, who holds the fastest lap actually around Singapore, which you wouldn't think, with a 1:41.9.
That I definitely didn't remember.
If we have a look at the fastest lap at the moment, so Libanow is currently doing faster than the lap record of the track with actual F1 drivers, so respect for that. Many of the drivers here actually are doing better than that. Obviously, we're waiting on a patch for the game to make the cars more realistic to the pace that we see in real life F1, but until then, we are...
Did Liam get damaged? No, it didn't.
I don't think so.
He just pitted for new tires. There was no wing change or anything as well.
Wage now says rain till the end in the chat. So let's see if it gets harder.
What did he say?
Rain till the end.
Probably yes.
So Sniper keeping that 1 second distance from Livenow. Livenow could be heading for his first win this season here.
No, but look who has crept up.
Kappa Cox is just behind.
That's come out of nowhere to fight for the win.
Yep. Coutinho now taking the place of Sniper, who was too far out from the front runners, but he's been replaced by Coutinho with Atapa about a second behind him now, up and just behind 2. In P10 we've got Ken, who is rounded up by Sunset and Thomas. No. Yes, I'm just looking at that, and Coutinho gets a 3-second time penalty, another one, which is for 6 seconds now.
Oh, 6 seconds? Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no, that's gonna cost him a lot.
Now, Did you watch F3 at all, Mikael?
No, I wasn't available.
Can you guess what the highest amount of penalties someone got? Because it was...
Oh wait, no, I actually saw... Oh, I watched for a quick time and I saw that somebody had 21 seconds at one
Well,
of the
it ended
days.
up being higher than that, and it went to 27 seconds of penalties. I think it might have been Patuka, or I think there was two of them with 27 seconds of penalties.
I really hope those were safety car collisions and those.
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of them were the 3-second penalties. Actually, probably a few for safety car shenanigans, but yeah.
Oh man.
Anyways, we're getting pretty stagnant into the race now with people just cooking up behind each other in the wet.
Yeah, this has become quite boring now.
Yeah.
But Livenau loves it. It's
well, yeah, Livenau, I guarantee he's a bit nervous at the moment with this.
No, but Livenau is in control. Still 100%.
Oh, and Dappen has hit the wall! And he's absolutely slammed the barriers! How has he still got a wheel on? That...
He didn't even lose his wing.
Yeah, he got lucky. He's hit the tyre walls each time. He hit the barrier, which I've been naming out a few times throughout the race, on the left-hand side before... just after the... Before the bridge, sorry. And, yeah, people are just clipping it, and it's really taking a toll on the cars.
Wait, is it a visual glitch, or Appian doesn't have any wing damage?
It might be one of those ones where it's just light green and it's not actually visible to us.
Yeah, but how didn't he, like, when I catch...
Oh, when he's clipped Sunset there. Sunset's not going to be happy that he's going to be holding him up.
I'm pretty sure he hit the wall with a high speed, so how didn't he lose his whole wing?
He didn't hit, he hit it with tyre walls. He's pitted anyway, so he must have damage.
Yeah.
Sniper just creeping ahead closer to Libenau, but there's just not much you can do in the dirty air, even in the dry, so never mind the wet. Obviously, such high downforce means a lot more dirty air. You're pushing the cars right down to the floor, and it's just not very good for the car behind, having to deal with all the aggressive air behind it, and especially in Singapore. Singapore, a night race. Many people think it's a night race held because of the beauty of the track in the night, but actually, the choice of a night race is purely for the viewing time of the British public. So we're just lucky that it looks so good in the night with the lights anyway. But
by the way, Sniper is now really close.
yeah, Sniper is getting very close.
But he can't get a good exit. That's the problem.
Both running at the very similar ERS.
And how is the weather looking? The heavy rain should be coming any moment now. I think it might be already heavy rain. It's at least very close to.
Yeah, the dry line is getting harder to see. It's more of a full track experience at the moment.
But there aren't any puddles yet.
Yeah, that's something you do notice in the new game.
Water.
Yeah, Sniper just can't find that edge on Libenau to try and push ahead. They're both on the same tyres. There's no DRS, so no one has an advantage behind. Both on similar ERS.
Yeah, I think Sniper should in any way possible to get on Libenau's mirrors. At least get red arrows.
Yeah, he's really got to push Libenau into a mistake here. But I'm sure Libenau is on focus to not let that happen. Obviously, he's had mistakes in the past with a few DNFs.
Oh, Sniper almost understeered into the wall there.
He nearly did, yeah, as Liam gets a penalty. Another one, so 6 seconds. Let me get rid of them so you can just see the tyres. So there's a few differences in tyre performance for some of the guys. We have Super Thomas with the oldest tyres going 9 laps, pitted just before the VSC. We've got Libenau and Sniper on the exact same tyre. Same as Otinio. Capacock's a lap younger on the tyres and still close to him, so You never know, one lap drop off could be massive for Kavakox later in the race. We've got RGB also on 7 laps, and a Tapper on the same amount of same length of tyre performance as his teammate in first. Mumble out my words then. But anyways, Appen's just pitted for the fresh Inters, obviously, with his damage. No one's seeming to get much close here, so I'm just going to go grab a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Right, and then we're back at it. Nothing seems to have changed at the moment.
No, I think Jelani crashed into the wall.
Oh, right, he's already in last, so... not much of a difference. Unfortunate for him, though. Looked promising in the midfield at the start of the race, but things haven't gone his way since then.
By the way, it's really heavy. It's really heavy rain now, and this should continue for. But the problem is, this will only continue for 5 minutes. So I think no one should really pit.
Yep, 10 laps to go now.
But I wonder if somebody makes the mistake of pitting.
Yeah, so a lot of people might be thinking fresh Inters might do the job to go and get a bit of an undercut, but I don't think many people want to choose to pit. I think they're going to want to really birth out the...
I didn't even mean fresh Inters, but I meant full wets.
Oh yeah,
might be better.
Full wets did come out in last year's race, I know that, but it was a yellow flag.
Yeah, Jelani retired.
Oh, and Super Thomas nearly gets a spin there, coming out from underneath the tunnel, as an Aston Martin hits him at the rear. Diffuser to wing as they both pit, and Ken gets ahead into P7.
I wonder if they're gonna go for the wets. I was just talking about it.
Inters for the Aston Martin, and Inters for the AlphaTauri as well. 3-second penalty for Appen there.
Oh, and Super Thomas is serving his 5-second penalty.
Ah, right, okay.
I don't know where he has gotten it from, but...
Now, with I'm looking at the spray from leading cars.
No, that was just Jelani's. Forget what I said.
So I'm looking at the spray, and the track is definitely getting a little bit more water flooded now. What I've noticed...
Look at the puddles. Have you noticed the puddles yet?
Just about to say it. We've just been able to start noticing little puddles here and there. Some off track, some on track, as we see one there on the white markings to the right of the Mercedes as it goes under the tunnel. But yeah, what I've noticed in this game is that following a car in the rain is a lot harder this year, I think. Visually, I don't think you can see as much as the little droplets on the camera from your point of view are a lot more dense now. And I've realised that on the old game, you used to be able to... Oh, it's a spin! Spin from Watinho!
Watinho, no!
And a Tapper and RGB just get ahead. But yeah, as I was saying, you used to be able to look back at your camera on the last game, look forward, and it would take away all the droplets, which a lot of people used going into corners to have clear vision of the apex. But you can't do that this year. They've actually fixed it.
Yellows again. And Nathan is again in the walls, I think.
Yep, in the same corner. Notice he's not got damage again. No visual damage. Anyway, Ken 3-second penalty again.
Oh, and Watinho has gotten damage and he pits.
Is he gonna... He's going for the Inters again. Yep.
Probably smart choice, because as I said, it should go back to light train.
Yeah. Libanow still ahead. Sniper ever so slightly edging towards him, but it's always one step too back because he just keeps getting there, but he keeps coming back as well. Kappa still hovering behind them. Interval timing say he is out of the 1 second mark though, so he has fallen back a bit, even though he's on the lap younger tyres. Nothing else seems to be going on at the moment, but the track is really looking dangerous now for these Inters, especially the wall Inters.
To be honest.
Slicked immediates, soon to be. Yellow flags.
Wait!
Appens DNS. What? It's a safety car.
Yeah, but no, but he returned into pits. What is this?
Do you think he might have hit the pit wall and debris?
I wonder.
Because he must have had damage.
Almost hit Liebe now, and Kappa almost. Oh, now I wonder if they go for. Oh.
Now, the slower they go around the track, the more standing water that's going to build, and the drier line is going to get wetter. So.
But it's.
Who's going to take the risk? Is Libanow going to bite the bullet? That's what we want to know. Because he could be making a choice of winning or losing his first Grand Prix this season. What's he going to do? He's thinking about it, but he stays out. And I think that might be the right choice. Sniper stays out. Kappa does pit. Otapa.
And that was a late decision, because he went over the line.
Oh God, don't give me memories of last year. Everyone's starting to hate you for calling them out for the line. Yep, a few side in the pit. The Mercedes chat. I don't think it's enough for wets personally. But weather's deceiving on this game, I think.
You don't want to risk track position anymore.
Yeah.
And they might know it as well, that it's going to be light rain soon. Oh, and forecast update is that it's going to be light rain in 5 minutes now. So it will be light rain before the end of this race.
Otapa could have had the option to...
Oh, Liam and Ken are close and Liam gets ahead.
Oof. Otapa could have pitted here, I think. I think he had the time to. And he would have only lost one position. So I think Otapa could have gone onto fresh Inters and given Sniper a run for his money.
That's what Kappa is thinking. Now he has 12 laps, pressure tires. And that's already a massive. That is going to count.
Yeah, that will definitely be huge. There's going to be a massive
grip difference there. Must be.
So Kappa RGB, the contenders to still win, if you are quite conservative. Obviously they are far out, they're 3 cars behind, 4 cars for RGB. But the 12 lap fresher tyres should really be a lot better on the traction zones. Cornering speed, but traffic is still traffic and racing is still racing. Otapa, Sniper and Libanow are going to be slower, but they're not going to be slow. They're still going to be racing at a very considerable speed. So, very curious to see how Kappa and RGB do on the new Inters.
Now we're just waiting for the restart. I'm at least interested to see what this will lead to.
Yep. If we look at the track map, everyone's starting to catch up now, so we will be back to racing at the end of this lap, thankfully. Speaking of a lap around here, many people do know that it's...
Oh, what the fuck?
What has Otapa done? Oh, he's hit the car! What is Otapa doing? Why is he overtaking?
Oh no!
Did Otapa get hit from the rear?
I don't know. Oh.
Right, I'm gonna have a look back on stream.
I think he has a pen and RGP as well. RGP should.
Surely he was hit from behind.
Oh, and gained 2 places. Oh, what got another penalty for
I think a
illegal
tapper was
overtake.
hit from behind.
Oh my goodness.
I think a tapper might have been hit from behind to hit the wall. I think that might be why he's gotten annoyed and overtaken them.
I really don't know, but it looked like he was off track, to be honest.
God, well, Loki's going to have his hands full. Anyways, I was about to start talking about the Singapore lap. Obviously, everyone knows how long it is and how surprising it is to be so long with how many laps we've given of the race. We have obviously the 2-hour period where an F1 race in real life can go along.
Damage.
Yep.
Autopass damage.
Yikes. Really bad bad situation for one of the Mercedes boys here. He's going to have to do his best to help Liver now somehow, but I don't see what he can do if he has got damage.
Also, I actually forgot that the Inter don't have that big of a grip difference after all.
No?
No. Even if they're like, you only really notice the difference once you get like close to the maximum tire life, like 70%, something like that. Then you'll really like notice it. By the way, the safety car should come in this lap. Oh, and it is coming. I think it is. The lights are off. Oh, yes, it is. We're going. Oh, it's really close with Kappa Cops and RGB. And RGB does it. Great move. Oh, and Otapa is really struggling with this wing damage. It's an absolute disaster. Now he's going side by side with RTP. And RTP makes the move. Yes, he does, just about. Also, what is happening at the back with Sounds of the Void Studio side by side? It's surprisingly clean racing. And Sanson makes the move. I wonder what has happened to Joss, to be honest. Joss, you're muted, by the way.
Oh yeah, I am muted. I just realised there's a collision there between a Tapper and Kappa Cox.
Oh my god.
As he goes to the inside, and that is a very very exaggerated move there from Kappa Cox. I think he's let his head go there. Yeah, I was muted for a little bit then. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I messed up. It's alright. You were covering me for a bit, so.
Oh, what you knew is Sansa's contact. They were already racing throughout this lap quite hardly. Although it was clean, but I wonder if Fortuno now has damage.
Oh, and there's a McLaren on the inside. Liam goes up a Tapper. Oh, and he taps the wall, and there's a bit of a concertina for the cars behind.
By the way, I didn't. I don't know if you heard what I said, but Otapa has damage on his right end plates. Like light green. And Otapa. Oh my goodness.
I'm guessing Otapa wanted to pit there. But if he did want to pit, he should have been on the inside before Kappa Cox could have challenged him.
He's not gonna get points anyways. I don't think there will be any more safety car. He just has to fight with this car. It's gonna lose so many seconds. Look at the tyre advantage from Sunset as he goes up on the outside into the inside of the next corner. Brakes him, outbrakes him, but he locks the rears a bit and he just about catches it. I think it's the downforce advantage as well.
Yep, Coutinho looking at Salfera as he outbrakes him a bit but stays behind.
Oh, can why almost hits Coutinho. Oh, and Super Thomas Arantiata, no way. No way.
No.
And he backs out.
He's burning the rears up there as you can hear from the audio. Just about missing the wall there.
By the way, the rain is much lighter now.
Yeah, a lot. It's very hard to see, so the The tyres are going to be getting
But
a bit
it's-
hotter now.
But
And those
it's
old
going
tyres
to
could take
continue.
a bite.
But I can say it's going to continue until the end. So these are the conditions we're going to have.
Yeah. Libanow, he must be shaking in his boots because he's looking at his first win for this season. Sniper Arctic, he's been in the same position all race. Can't get anywhere near Libanow when it comes to an overtake. A lot of lockups from the drivers in the midfield.
Oh, Wojcino is really close to Wojcino. Wojcino is really close to
Tapper.
Tapper, I meant to say.
Bettina's close to
Oh my
Bettina. Oh, Liam gets a penalty. Another one.
Oh, that's a bad one for Liam. And Wojcino's gonna make the move now. Oh, contact again. I think Otapa is not going to get any points with that damage win. What do you think?
Did you say a tapper? Do you think he's going to get points?
Any points with that damage to win?
Yeah, it's going to be very close towards the end. Obviously, he's getting swallowed a bit by the drivers behind.
Look at this. Look at Ken now. If you follow him now.
Yeah. Right on the back of his gearbox now. As he goes around the outside.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't need to, but he chooses to, and he goes wide.
He goes off the track, to be honest.
Oh!
And that's it.
That's it for a tapper today, unfortunately.
Oh, and RGB gets another penalty. Oh no. Oh, and he almost hits the wall. What do you think? Will Libanow be able to hold?
Well, he's holding
this
ERS battery equally to his foe in Sniper Arctic, but it's
I'm really
all about the driving style now. Who is going to come out on top? It's going to have to
I'm
be a
really
drastic move from
surprised.
Sniper.
Yeah, it has to be, but I'm really surprised how they don't use more of their ERS. Is it really that hard out of the exits to use it?
Well, with those old tyres, I expect they
I
can
feel
use
like-
more ERS, but in braking
Yeah,
zones, the overspeed is
I feel
definitely
like
going to
they
hurt.
should be using it. They should really be pushing now.
Libanow is pushing with it a bit as he turns it off a bit early. I think Libanow is trying to make sure he's not missing his breaking points and not getting too much overspeed with VRS and just keep a consistent race. And he spins the rears and he has a big moment. And Sniper
Oh, but Snipers go wide! No, that was Sniper's chance.
almost a chance for Sniper to bite. Well, to shoot.
Oh, RKP's really close now. Under 2 tenths. Oh no, is he gonna go for it? He's gonna look! No, I don't think so. Oh, but he's so close now. He's so close.
So very close indeed. Liam just lurking behind with penalties, unfortunately, same as RGB. So Kappa Cox is looking at a podium here. If he can keep Sunset at bay and not lose too much time to the penalty drivers ahead.
RGB might get a podium still because he has a 3-second penalty, but the 5-second penalty was caused by Otapa going into his rear.
Yeah.
So I think that could get removed.
Potential. That's the unfortunate thing with the penalty system is that it takes a while for our stewards to review them, so we might not even see a genuine winner today, but hopefully we can, as we see a tapper really far behind now everyone else, which is race match set and done for him, I think.
If only we could have that penalty system, like, you know,
An in-game
corner cutting
steward,
only
someone who-
penalties and
Let's just
If
hire
only-
Michael Massey just to sit and watch the league race.
no, but if only we could get like every penalty possible except the collision penalties.
Yeah, if you could turn off collision penalties and you could term them afterwards, that would be great. I think every time it pops up saying severe collision and it's just someone tapping the rear, it's quite annoying to see. RGB right on the
really
back
close.
of Sniper. He could send it.
No.
Oh, he gets close to the gearbox of Sniper. He's really got to be looking for a move now.
I think he should at some point send it to this corner.
Look at the tyre difference from RGB.
Really yeah,
5 laps to 18. It's going to be faster now. With the rain getting lighter, the track is going to be a lot more cool, and those inters are going to be burning up. And 18 lap old inters will burn up a lot quicker than 5 lap inters. So RGB is really looking to pounce now. Look how much later he can brake, even though he does lock up a bit.
He should send it.
He really does need to send it.
So everybody's so close. To be honest, the top 6 are really close to each other. Anything could happen here if they decide to crash.
Now, let's have a look at the penalties. So 8 seconds for RGB. Even if he did get that 5-second removed, Kappa still will jump him for that podium position. I think Liam is completely out of the chance of a podium now due to his penalties. He gets track limit 1 and there, I'd expect as well. Going over the white lines.
Oh, Sniper is really close. I don't know what's happened to Liam now, but he's really close now.
Sniper's going to have to pounce.
Sniper needs to get a good exit. RGB is also very close. They have to send it now.
Someone's got to.
Jesus, man. But they have ERS. Everyone has ERS.
And no one goes for
RGB is so close. RGB is true.
Very nice apex from RGB there.
Yes, but he doesn't go for it. I'm surprised, to be honest.
God, look how bunched up the front 4 are. This really is brilliant.
I think Livenau is going to hold.
And it's the last lap. Livenau is still ahead. Can Livenau do it? Sniper obviously.
Liam is really close to RGB. Oh, and RGB.
He tries to send it, and it's going to impede Sniper on his move on Livenau. I don't think it's going to be able to do it now, unless we have a Jess Buffet moment.
Livenau has.
Oh, Livenau gets a really bad corner.
Contact! RGB or Liam is now going for the move on RGB.
Sniper's not going to be happy with that, I can guarantee it.
And Liam does it! Or does he?
Liam's going to get the traction, surely.
No,
nope.
They're still side by side.
Oh, and it's deep! And oh, he's so close, but he makes the move!
What? No, RGB still.
Oh, and he's lost it on traction. What a battle that would have been.
What a battle.
And Livenau comes through the last corner for Mercedes. And he wins his first Grand Prix in F2 Season 6. Sniper Arctic P2, Kappa Cox P3, Sunset RGB to round out the top 5.
Did he cross the line? Did he cross the line?
Oh no.
He's marked as a DNF, but it's enough if he... Oh, he crossed the line. He crossed the line. I think that will be given.
Well, don't crash out, that's what I got to say. But Livenau, what an exceptional drive from him. Not a single error. An absolutely lovely helmet design also, by the way. And he makes the race. He's done it.
Battle.
What an immense battle between him and the Sniper.
No, but the
RGB also, Chris Liam.
RGB and Liam.
It was an absolutely astounding battle between the top 4, sometimes 5. But I guarantee you Livenau is ecstatic. What a race. Absolutely done on merit. No luck. Nothing going his way. Just an absolutely exceptional drive from the Mercedes boys. Unlucky for his teammate to get involved in such an incident, but I think they can all cheer on the achievement of Mercedes today. What a brilliant race. We'll get the top 3 in, if you can invite them while I sort some stuff out. You can hold the interviews if you want. I'm not really too fond of them.
I don't know if I don't know.
We got it. It's Libanon's first win. Let's get him in. And
Yeah, true. Yeah. You're right. It will be. It would be.
I normally never do interviews because I don't see the point of them. Yeah, we gotta let him get Let's get him in the party. Let's get Sniper in as well. Can you do Capacox? I don't believe I have Capacox. Yeah,
But actually,
did liven up a
pretty
bit.
good. I
I'll
really enjoyed it.
I'll give Libanon an interview and you can do the other two if you want. Because that was, and he joins the party. How do you feel, mate?
Hello, boys.
Well
I'm
done.
shaking so much, Josh. I'm
Well done.
shaking
I'm sure
so
you're gonna love
much.
watching the stream back. We hyped you up quite a bit, but exceptional drive from start to finish. No errors really, apart from one spin of the wheels around the first sector, which nearly gave Sniper the edge on you into the last lap. But
Yeah.
other than that, you chose the right strategy. You got on the inters when you needed to. You kept your pace all the way through. You kept Sniper at arm's length. Pushed him into the guys behind you were really challenging him for that P2. But well done, living out.
Thank you so much.
Sniper
guys.
laughing.
Sniper. GG, mate.
Yeah, Live now. You made my life pretty difficult, I have to say.
Jeez. I wanted to do it difficult for you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. When we pit for Inters on like lap 11 and saw that you were behind me, I was like, okay, I'll just let him by if he gets close. And I somehow managed.
Yeah, you made so little mistakes. I couldn't just dive bomb into it.
We were saying that many times throughout the stream. It was an immaculate drive, apart from one spin of the wheels, which you would have saw Sniper
Yeah.
in the first sector on the last lap.
After
I think you've
seasons.
pretty
After
much
5
summed up
seasons,
your
guys.
race, Libber, now. Don't think there's much more you can say. Do you have any info on Otapa and how he's feeling? Do you know what happened to him
Otapa
under the
is
safety car? Did
pretty
he get
gutted.
hit?
Oh yeah, he spun a bit because he was distracted by.
So he didn't
I
get
think,
hit from the
chat
rear,
on
no?
Twitch. I think he spun on his own because he was focusing on his Twitch chat. And he just lost it.
Yeah, he did then overtake under safety car after
Yeah.
coming to a stop, which obviously will be seen by stewards, I'm guessing. But other than that, you both did a great drive on pace. So well done for you, mate, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy watching the stream back as well.
So much. Thank you
Well
so much,
done.
guys.
Such a good win.
Right.
For first one in Ero, it's not a bad one.
It's the same
It's
track
not a
I
bad
won
one.
my first one on, so I know how it feels. It's
gee.
such a grueling race. It's like the longest, especially with the rain. It just makes it
Doesn't want to
twice
end
as long.
like you just see the lap counter and like didn't I check the lap counter like half a
It's
lap
not
ago and it
moving,
still
yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, it's a grueling race. I'm sure Sniper felt
I
it
think
because
this
not only was he having an immense race just like you, he was having to deal with your dirty year as well. So Sniper, how would you sum your race up?
I had an Alonso-like start,
Yep.
first of all, and and I had to I was scared that the rain would come a little bit too late to stay out with the soft tires, and it was too late. It was the better strategy to go.
But you
with
still
medium
did
first.
well.
Considering you wasn't on the optimal idea of strategy, you still managed to come out P2 behind
But
Lebanon.
because the lap before I boxed, some madness behind me happened. I don't know, somebody wanted to overtake me and crashed into the wall and took my team with me, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit hectic, but yeah, other than that, everything went good after that, and then you obviously, sadly for yourself, stuck behind. It's not the easiest place at all to overtake in the dry, never mind the wet, but anyways, I think that sums it up. So well done for your P2 as well, mate. So good. Is Jelani here?
No, I think.
Oh no,
not.
sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to be Capcox. Is he here or? I don't think he has.
No, he hasn't joined.
Right.
No,
Anyways,
he-
okay. So I think that pretty much sums up our race for today. Very grueling, very clean at the start. To be fair, only one spin off. Got on with it. Everyone keeping to their own pace. Some good battles throughout the race. A couple questionable moments with some moves, but other than that, a very good standard today. Few too many penalties than I'd hoped for, but better than F3. So as long as that's the way it is, that's fine. So that has been the race for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow for F1. Where you can see me and Mikael. Are you racing tomorrow?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to see us too, racing being hosted by Watinho, the ever spinning owner of the league, with his co-commentator Luke Jobson
It's
as
just a
JJ Dog.
classic.
So we will see you tomorrow. Hit subscribe, get the bell on. Discord will be in the description. You can come and see our Discord channel and sign up to race. We are looking for drivers for every division pretty much at the moment. And we will see you tomorrow and next week for the same division. Goodbye.